Welcome to the morning show. Welcome to the VDMA TV Pavilion directly from the K 2016. Our topic today is Industry 4.0, Security and Standards. My name is Thorsten Kümmern. My guests are my colleague Dr. Harald Weber, VDMA, Ernst Esslinger, Director Methods and Tools, Homag, and Steffen Zimmermann, VDMA Security Expert. Welcome very much.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So, Mr. Esslinger, my first question goes to you. Let's talk a little bit about cooking, or should I say kitchens. Homag has something to do with kitchens. Could you tell me what you precisely do with kitchens, and
Yes.
what has this got to do with Industry 4.0?
Yes. We are no more directly in plastic industry. We are in the woodworking industry. And therefore, we build machines, and all the machines the customers need to produce furnitures. And one example for furniture is a kitchen. And how to come from kitchen to Industry 4.0. We have already in the furniture industry networked production, we call it so, because there we have already so very individual furnitures, and especially a kitchen. Everybody wants to have a kitchen that fits exactly in the space of the kitchen room, and therefore you cannot use all the standard measuring of the cabins, so you need some special cabins. You need a desktop that covers the cooking area at the right place and so on, and this is already batch size 1. So furniture industry is much closer to batch size 1 than all the other industries are this already, and therefore we have not only machines, we have also a suite of software packages. So we offer our customers software where you can design furnitures in the office or in the internet. And this information goes already directly to the work preparation and there automatically to the machine. So nobody has to modify the data, do programming and so on. This goes automatically through, and this is very close already to Industry 4.0.
So then you've got a very broad transfer of information from A to B.
Exactly.
And as our topic today is security, Mr. Zimmermann, how does the VDMA handle this issue of security if you've got so many data floating around in clouds and wherever?
Yeah, thank you. The reason why we are talking about security is because we have two main concerns about it. The first one is the question who owns the data. When you're talking about connectivity and transfer of data, the biggest question now is who's owning the data. The data ownership is very important for us. Is it in the ownership from the customer, or is it from the manufacturer? And it's quite hard when there's a third party with a cloud service involved. So this is one concern, and the other one is the overall security of the process. So you have a business process, you have the reliability of the process in focus, and if you want a reliable process, you need some sort of security to be sure that there's no inavailability.
And how do you do that? What's the first step?
Yeah, the first step could be you have to be aware what is your business process at all. So where are your crown jewels, you can say, and when you find these crown jewels, like for example in the software, in the firmware of the plant or in the manufacturing area, then you have to protect this. When it's in the data processing, when it's in the cloud service, then you have to protect this cloud service. And of course you don't know who's the attacker. It could be your competitor, it could be a state-driven company, or it could be a script kiddie, somebody who's just trying to find out if you are vulnerable. So the first thing is you have to find your business process, and the second is find the risks that are in the business process, and then you have to fix these risks.
Mr. Esslinger, how did you tackle this issue? How do you secure? I mean, what does your client say? I mean, is he easy just giving out the data and says, okay, just go ahead, take our data, here you go?
Mostly nowadays, mostly.
Lovely industry. Yeah. We should change the industry.
No, it's still the security is not in the awareness of our customers already, so we have to bring them towards this. Okay, some do it already. I can't say that nobody is doing it, but the furniture industry, there are a lot of smaller firms, and they have no awareness already about security. That's a point we have to bring towards them, and we have to bring it now to them. We don't want to wait until there is a problem, that occurred a problem. We want to bring the awareness into this industry, and we want to have solutions. Not to say only you have to care about this, we also want to have solutions for them, that we can say, okay, we have a solution to solve your security problem.
Okay.
So, Mr. Esslinger, you are active in the UNO project, IT Security for Industry 4.0.
Yeah.
Can you please explain a little bit what this project is about?
Yes, of course. We went into this project because we want to learn also for ourselves a lot of security, because our software engineers, they have also not the focus on security up to now. And with this project, we want to bring this, on one hand, the awareness, on the other hand, we want to learn how to do it, what is necessary, what is available, and we want to bring this in our products. So it makes no sense to produce a software and care later on about the security. You have to install the security also in the development process, in the mind of our engineers who do the programming of this software. And therefore, we went into this UNO project. And within the UNO project, we want to show on some demonstrators how this can be done. That's we want really to show it, and also to give the small firms want to show them, okay, that's not something you can't pick with your hands. It's something that you can fulfill. You can get the security secure in your factory, and this we want to show to everybody. And there we want to get the awareness to our customers and show them, look, we do it here in this way. This can be similar in your firm also. But security is nothing that you can do and say, okay, do it in the same way. We have to find a way how everybody can do it in a very easy way to learn it. And this is what UNO will show a way to do this.
So as I already say, for Industry 4.0, it's not one Industry 4.0, you have to find individual solutions how to benefit from the concepts, and then this is the same for the IT security. So you have to find the concepts with your machines what are suitable. But are there some then toolboxes or something to help the manufacturer to find the individual solution? Zimmermann?
Yes, there are. Actually, we designed and developed guidance for our industry. Not only our industry itself, but also for the customers of our industry, because you have to find some way through this whole area, because it's so huge. You have to find a starting point, a trigger, and it's quite hard to find it if you have not anything written down. So actually, a few years ago, we started with Industry 4.0, and everybody said we need some security in it, and the companies asked us, the members of the VDMA, so how should we start? And we said, okay, it's quite hard to find out, so we write a standard, we write a guidance, actually, and this guidance was developed now 6 months ago, and it's now part of the Industry 4.0 area. It's about 2,000 times brought into the market, to the customers, to the users. And everybody said it's fine for us to find some sort of a guidance with now I think 17 different topics and 85 different recommendations. For example, for secure software engineering, or for awareness raising for employees, for this, and for secure remote service, and so on.
Mr. Zimmermann, you were sitting in a dark corner and writing this guidance.
No.
Is that the way this worked?
No. then it would not be so sufficient and maybe not so much usable as it is. We developed this with partners. One partner was the Fraunhofer Isaac, located in Munich, very famous for embedded security and such security systems. And other one was a partner from the UNO project, a company named Exasec, and they're doing consultancy for big companies like Volkswagen, and they know how to implement it. The researchers know what could be done, and the consultants know that some things need to be bought and cost money.
How do you double check this with the real world? Are the companies involved? Do they feel this is working really, or is it just academics?
We have a working group within the VDMA called Industrial Security, and in this working group, Mr. Esslinger is also, and so he and others checked the content of the document and said, okay, this part of it, it's too much, or there's something missing. And we took about 4 months, I think, and in a very good approach, we made a document in German language. And now, I think in 1 week, it will be published in English version. And after this, we asked us, okay, what's the next step? And the next step, we think, is teaching the employees, the developers, how to do it. Not only saying you have to do it, just the next question is, how should we do it? And we have an online learning course developed, and we will go online with it in, I think, 2 weeks now.
And Mr. Esslinger, how valuable is this guidance for you? I mean, you're very advanced when it comes to Industry 4.0 and security and so on. Is it just that you gave big advice, or did you also take something home for your own concept?
We take also, for our home concept, we take also advantage out of this document, but we are with the project, with the UNO project, we get more deep than others machine manufacturers are doing, and we want to give it back to them what we have learned, and therefore we helped also to build up this documentation. But we have only a few persons now within our group that know about this, so we have also to spread this information to all our developers, and there such a documentation can help a lot.
Talking about spreading, how do you spread this out? I mean, is it only for very selected persons, or is this available on the homepage, or where do you get this?
Yeah. The German version is available since April in the internet, of course. It's for free for VDMA members. They can buy a PDF, or they can buy a printed version, of course, for free. It's not a buy, so they get it actually. So for other companies, not VDMA members, it's available for a small price.
Okay, and so, but this will be available in English as well. So
yes,
this is something you would like to share with.
Not only with the companies, of course. There are a lot of specific areas in standardization, like the ISO IEC, and they're also talking about security in so-called Internet of Things. And they should be aware that there's something written down, that they do not have to invent a new one. Yeah. So actually we come to the point where we found some kind of a recipe to bring back the band to the cooking area. This has been very enjoyable to speak to you, a very enjoyable chat. Thank you very much to you.
Welcome.
Thank you very much for watching. And if you wish, we can see each other tomorrow again in the morning show. Thank you. Bye-bye.